Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we are going to be decorating our cave system. So, I hope you guys are ready. Alright guys, so today we're going to be jumping in to our mine. At least this time we're going to be jumping into our mine. And we have a lot of stuff ahead of us. I want to take that mine. I did a little bit of live streaming between now and then. So if you haven't checked me out over at twitch.tv/ChosenArchitect, you can find me over there. Links are, of course, always down in the description below. But anyways, we did a little bit of streaming off camera where we just kind of cleared out some places. And you can see I have some stuff in my inventory that we're going to be working with today. Because what I want to do is I want to expand the mine area down below. And I want to make it look more as if it is a mine. And to do that, we're going to need some andesite, and we're probably going to need some granite. And technically, we are going to use a little bit of diorite. Now, I know diorite's not the most common or most used thing in the world, but we are going to make some use of it. So let's go ahead and go downstairs. Now, this is going to be a great example of what the stone cutter can do. So let's go ahead and head on down. You can see I kind of changed how the water area works. Of course, we're going to decorate it some more. I went ahead and added some chests. And this is all the work that we did over on the live stream. So all I did basically was just kind of clean an area out. I added some mine shafts, so that way we can actually mine from them. I went ahead and actually mined a little bit, which was really nice. And like I said, this is just going to be changed today. We're going to work on sort of expanding it. As of right now, unfortunately, my voice sounds a little bit different. I am unfortunately sick yet again. I cannot get over any of these sicknesses that I have. So please forgive if my voice sounds a little bit weird. It is because, man, I am just horribly sick right now. But still, getting videos out for you guys, that's what I love doing. So we're going to go ahead and get this started. So what I'm doing right now is I'm sort of clearing out the ceiling space area, making it look more natural. Not so much, make it look like it was exploded, like something exploded here and cleared it out, not something that was just hand cut. That's what I'm trying to do. So once we get a little bit of that sort of chipped away, like we're doing right now, it'll look a lot natural, a lot more natural, which I think it already does look a lot more natural. All right, so, and I've even done it over here on the sides, and this is just to give it more dimension. What we're going to do now, though, we're going to go ahead and get a smithing table placed down here. This has no use really whatsoever. This smithing table, it's not honestly that useful. We're going to go ahead and get villagers down here. When we push villagers down here, they're going to need that smithing table, right? So I am going to have a couple villagers down here just to give it some life, right? So let's go ahead and place a couple chests down. We're also going to use these chests as a decoration as well, to also give it more life. And we're also going to make some barrels. I've yet to use barrels in my builds, so barrels are going to be a nice touch as well. So I just need to get a couple chests here and there, just to sort of make it feel as if it's being used, right? This area has some use to it. We can even throw one down here, and so on and so forth. Perfect. All right, so now we have one of those. Let's actually go ahead and use some of this, so we can go ahead and place some of this stuff away for now. Give ourselves some inventory space. All right. So the stone cutter is something that is really useful. I'm going to place one right here would probably be perfect. Place a stone cutter there, and we'll probably place a stone cutter over here, just to give it some looks. Because I don't think there's any good place to put that just yet. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to take some andesite. We're going to take some stone. Cobblestone, not so much. It's not that big of a deal. And some granite. And from this, we're actually going to make some slabs. Now, we could go directly for these smooth slabs. I'm going to go for a few of these. And a few of these. That gets us 2 per variant, which is always really nice. And same for these. Awesome. And what this is going to do is going to change the look of our area a lot. We can even place them up here. And you can start to see that it sort of looks like stone, but it's not. So it just adds to this whole look of everything. We are, of course, going to place it all on the floor. place it around here and there. Also going to mix in some of this. Just more go into the ceiling. There we go. And yeah, you can, I mean, you can do this with absolutely anything. Like, guys, this is, you don't just have to stick with it for a mine, even though it does look really well, or work really well with a mine. You can honestly stick this everywhere. We're going to be mixing and matching this, of course, here and there. And I'm going to see how exactly this looks, because I'm going to build these areas up. There's still going to be some cobblestone and stuff stuck in here. There we go. We'll pillar that up. Give this some more. There we go. So what we're doing is we're slowly but surely building up texture. Now let's go ahead and take some cobblestone, and we should be able to manage in stone, and we should be able to do the same sort of thing with our stone. Should be able to get a good amount of this. What I'm also going to grab is some regular stone stairs, because this is going to add a lot to this. I love the fact that they added the ability to do this to the game, because really, like, doing this, oh man, this just fits so well with everything. I mean, just look at this. I mean, honestly, you could stack that up if you wanted to make it a full stone. That actually needs to be changed. It even gives you the slabs back. Look at that. So what I'm probably going to do actually is move that smithing table up a little bit. Probably going to go back and we're going to remove some of these things that don't exactly fit in very well. Anything that you find that doesn't look good, just go ahead and remove it. Perfect, just like that. So we have these little areas here, right? That means in the floor, we need to probably add some more variation to this cobblestone texture, which is just, there's just too much cobblestone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this apart. And this is, honestly, I'm taking you guys like step by step of how I go about, at least in my head, of how I go through and start to decorate areas. I mean, because you can do it however you want, but like I said, I'm just taking you through how I go about doing it. Because this is how you get like a super organic feel to everything. At least with my build that I'm doing right now, that's how I'm working out the build. Even if I was building in creative, say I was doing like a creative build, I would do the exact same thing. Like I would be rethinking, trying to figure out what exactly I need to do. Alright, so right here we can place some of this. I do like the stone texture kind of peeking through. I think that looks really good. Perfect. We'll do some more of the andesite, which I actually really like how this texture just kind of fits in with everything. With the stone, really does add a lot. There we go. So we have a lot of different texture changes. Make sure we get all of this filled up in the roof. A lot of these areas we haven't touched on, like this. Man, that's starting to look really good. And then of course on the roof there's some places that just things don't fit. There we go. I'm not liking those textures too much, but that's a lot better. There we go. Perfect. All right, so if we step back and take a look, things are starting to kind of look a little bit better. Now we are missing a few things to give this thing a lot more life, and that is probably to have sort of a rail system that is running through this area that looks like it fits. And I'm thinking maybe running the rail system up this way would probably work out really well. So if we run a rail system and we sort of just put it up here and sort of hide it away, it doesn't have to be exactly functional yet, even though I do plan on having a functional rail system going through here soon. What we can do is just sort of clear this area out and make it look like it's going to work. So we'll just run some minecart tracks up and over. And just sort of make it look as functional as possible. There we go. So that looks like it's going to work. We can even add our booster rails, which we have them located somewhere over here. So yeah, we take our powered rails, we throw those in certain places. There we go. Just to make it look like it's going to function. Perfect. Last but not least, let's give it a docking station. And give it a block to rest on. Perfect. And what we can do is just place a cart. Now I have a bunch of different kind of carts, right? We have a minecart with a furnace, which I think is going to fit very well into here. What I can do is just place it right there. And that just adds life to this area. So we're going to continue to do that. I'm going to add some more rails. We're going to have one that sort of just looks like it goes off into nowhere. And to get that effect, we're just going to dig an area out, place a rail, make sure that, of course, the rail places. Just like that. And of course we can carry that off. Give it a full block to stop on. Powered rail. Perfect. And this one we can make a chest cart. We just put that there. I'll use a slab up top here. And like you can't even tell where it ends. It just looks like it goes that way. And it's just sitting there doing its thing like it's supposed to. You know. I think these kind of things look really good. You know, having a stopper here makes it look like it's actually going to function. That's exactly what we want. All right, we have one more rail system that I want to get set up, or rail cart that I want set up, and that one is going to go over here. This one, of course, is also going to look like it's going up into nowhere, but this one later on will actually be functional. Let's see what we can't do with this. That led into a mineshaft. Let's go ahead and fix that. Alright. So, rails. They need to move down. And there we go. Perfect. And what we can do with this one is exactly the same. Let's go ahead and trade this up a little bit. Might be able to do it here. There we go. Put that into an actual block. And I think down below what we can do here is place a chest. I honestly thought a cart could go over a chest. I'm thinking wrong. Anyways, we'll just place this here. Block there. Powered rail. On that corner, I want to place my hopper cart. And then we also have a normal minecart, in which I think I'm going to throw it up here in front of this, because a good thing that the furnace can do, it can actually push carts. So that is one good use of that cart. But right now we're technically just using them as decoration. So there we go. I know a lot of you guys are probably screaming at me right now saying just eat, but I just honestly don't like eating food on camera. It sounds so weird. But doing this seems like it just is a waste of time for you guys to just watch me eat food on camera. All right. So now that we have that done, oh boy, do we need to get some villagers through here. The problem is without this being blocked off, there's a good chance that zombies are going to spawn and will probably kill our villagers. So that's gonna be something we set up another day. But for right now, I think this is looking pretty darn good. Some other things we can probably do is just line an area with redstone and add redstone here and there. And I think that will add another level of complexity to this build. The thing is, it doesn't even have to be functional. It is literally just adding to this. It is just for decoration. Like, say we have a switch that's going to automatically trigger that block, and it just looks like it works, right? Eventually we are going to set this one up, though, and it will work. So just keep that in mind. This is going to be a functional minecart area. But I think right now, this works fantastic. Look at that. I mean, it just looks really good right here. So we come through here, and we come out, and we're like, all right, we have some chests to kind of hang out with, do things with. Super cool. I'm thinking we can throw a grindstone somewhere over here. Where would a grindstone fit? Up there. Perfect. We have some other decoration things, like scaffolding, hoppers, pistons. We have some things that we can do with pistons. So we could place a piston like right here. I don't know, underneath it. Just put a torch. And just cap this off. We can do the same thing over here. Torch. Piston. You know, just kind of, it's just to add random things, just to make it look interesting. I think that is something that I want to see. Let's see, maybe I can even do something here. Let's throw a chest here. On the other side, we take the hopper, place that there, and then do that. And that actually looks like it's doing something with a hopper. Man, this area is turning out really good. The only thing we need to get down here, like I said, is some villagers, in which we might try a couple of villagers. I'm kind of afraid though that they're going to end up dying, but I guess it's worth the risk just to try out. We'll see how long that'll last. So to get a villager over here, I think we're gonna have to use some minecarts. That is going to be our best bet, and to just push them down. So we should be able to get them over to this area pretty quickly. Let me go ahead and grab a minecart, and we can get on our way. So man, our villager system is looking pretty darn good over here. So let's see if we can't get a villager out of here. Probably one that has no profession, which is what I prefer. And this is the hardest part, no joke. Is to try and get one of these guys in a minecart. Oh boy. Alright. This is tricky business here, guys. No joke. Tricky business. To get him outside of here. Nope, nope, nope. They don't want to leave their farming area. They know what happened last time. They know. Oh, maybe we can try on the other side where they're all bunched together. Like these guys are not, they're not doing anything. Both of them are out. Good. Good, good, good. So they are good. They are out. Doing their thing. I'll walk with you over here. Oh boy. Oh, this is going to be a lot more difficult than I thought. I'm going to head on over, get some more rails, and see if I can't use that to my advantage. So with this fella, we're going to try it. If he doesn't decide to move, we are going to try. There we go. Okay, so he's captured. We need to capture another one. I don't know where my other villager went. Probably to a door. But I honestly don't have a clue. Did he really find a way into a house somewhere? Okay, villager, the other villager, he's down. He's down for the count. Don't exactly know where that one went. Instead, what we can try and do is grab another one of these guys. Maybe this fella will make its way in. Ah, there we go. One's out. No. Oh, no. This one's gonna be out? No. One of you guys need to go out. Out the door. Out the door. Okay, perfect. Lovely. And we'll get the rail and our cart. We gotta get it just right. Right when this thing's not looking. Pauses for a moment. When are you ever going to decide to stop? I think he's honestly going for the farmland inside. Okay, good. Whew. Alright, so both of you guys are captured, which means I can now use you however I want. Let's not go that way. We'll pick this stuff up. So what we're gonna do, I think I'm gonna have to add some more cart lines. You're just gonna have to get pushed. Same with you. You're getting pushed. Alright, now you're on the rail system. Don't go too far. I don't know. They're traveling really slow, which is kind of weird because they should travel a certain distance and then stop. Very interesting. Alright, so over here, this is where things are going to get a little bit interesting. They're going to go up this, in which they need to kind of not go all the way up there. And same here. And they need to make their way right here. Alright. If I have to push them, perfectly fine, I will do so. But yeah, this is where they're going to end up landing. Hopefully, if all works out, hopefully they have enough powered rails. I will make sure of that. Let's go ahead and throw a powered rail here. Perfect. Alright, so more rail stuff. Good old-fashioned villager moving situation here. Okay, we're going to take this fella. Let's do him first, or actually we can try both first. See if we can get both of these guys going. All right, so they're both being pushed. Question is, can I push them up this hill? Looks like I can. And they're off. I need to hurry up and get over here. Alright, so they're both at their stop. They're at their destination. You don't need to continue. Okay. Oh, I did not mean to punch you. I am so sorry. No, no, no. Don't. Oh. You know what? I'm sure you're going to do the same thing, aren't you? You were just going to make this so difficult. Alright, so pushing villagers in 1.14 has literally become the worst task there is. It literally doesn't get any worse than this. I'm not joking. This is by far... And I'm breaking all of the things I did not want to do, which is punch them. Alright, I'm going to take some time to calm down. Okay, so I think I'm getting somewhere. I did manage to get one of them in a cart. And we are going to push them just in the cart, because that seems to be the best thing to do. Yeah, and that's going to work. Can I push you into that water? And will that jet will that move you? Oh boy. Okay, so that worked. So we now have a villager down there. Okay. Can we get our other villager in a cart? Because I have no idea where this guy went. He's probably dead. Probably dead. Yeah, there's no telling, honestly. He did go this way. But I am not seeing my villager anywhere? Question mark? Okay, I guess we're going to have a single villager for right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and head on down here. Getting you out of that should be fairly straightforward. You should know how to get out of this situation. At least I hope so. And there we go. Okay, so you should eventually lose your trade. I hope. Should eventually no longer be that, and should probably pick up on this and change into a different villager. So I managed to find the other villager, and actually, it was funny, the villager went back to the village. Actually made its way over there. So this guy, as soon as I placed him down here, immediately took up that trade. And you can see right here, clay gets you emerald, and we can use emerald to get some brick. This is the Mason villager title, which is this guy right here, which is pretty nice. Or sorry, takes on from this thing right here. Pretty cool. Now the other villager, I don't think it's lost its trade yet. I actually don't even know where it went. It's down here somewhere. So yeah, these guys, honestly, I need to find a place to put them. They should probably be more stationary, where they can't really move too much. But until then, we're gonna have a couple of random villagers down here. This guy should eventually lose his trade, at least I think so. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and if you learned something, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a huge thumbs up. I always appreciate it when you guys do that. Guys, I will see you in the next episode, and as always, thanks for watching.